Hello. Hold on. Please don't mind all the crafty stuff in my living room. I am a crafter after all. But,
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
That's more than a year.
Calliope, that is more than a year. Thank you so much for the 44 months. Holy cow. Also, Mary for reminding me that I didn't turn on the bot. So that's coming on right now. Look at it. Look at her. I'm so proud. I am opening up the emote thingy as well. I was like, I have to show you all. It was really cute. She came in and was just like hanging out in the breezeway, and I was like, I wonder if I open up the window, if I open up the door, if she would want to come in. And sure enough, where the heck? Huh. Okay, hold on. Let me... Artemis also has full range. She can go out in the hall. The baby gate's closed. But what is she doing? She's sitting here biting my hands. Oh, Lord. Okay, no, we're not... But Mother, it's so much fun. I don't know. We can just leave that up there today. Oh no. Yeah, so this was one of the things I was saying to James, that I really feel like Pippin would be inside more if she could come inside, like all the way, and like how she chooses, and if she could see us and be around us. I was like, I think that part of it is just like when she comes into the breezeway, it's just like, it's nice, it's safe, but like, you know, whatevs. So today I was like, do you want to try it? And he was like, yeah, why not? So, yeah, I was like, I want to see what she would do if if she had the option. Like, obviously she can leave. I hid a couple of treats because she's been really curious about the cat tunnels and the little bed, but she's also been kind of afraid of like going into them while I'm in the room, which makes sense because then she can't see. So I put a couple of kitty treats in there for her. So we'll see if she might have already gotten them, honestly. Oh yeah, all the cats love the rugs. Calliope, what color would you like me to erase for you? Oop, Artie's going out. Oh, you guys will be able to see Artie on the camera too, in the hallway. There she is right now. Hold on. Artie is going to be right there. Blue, you got it. Oh, they see each other. Artie's like, wait. She's coming up to the gate. See her sitting at the gate? That's her right there.
arts and crafts master.
Again,
Why
like
do
I
you think
said,
I
please
always
don't
have this glue
mind.
gun stuck to
We
my
can
arm?
just do that for now.
Ugh.
Woohoo.
Woohoo! Scruffy, thank you for the 16 months. I'm very self-conscious about the fact that I've got craft stuff all over the place over there, and my living room is not a model living room. Yeah, she's like, oh, hi, I didn't know that you were inside. And Pippin's like, yeah, I didn't know that I could come inside at this time. I just came in. She originally came in to get water. And I was like, that's great. Would you like to come in more? And she was like, actually, I would. We can shrink it like that, too. I can make it bigger if she wanders off. Okay. Calliope said blue. And Scruffy, what color would you like me to erase for you? Where would you like me to erase blue? Down here? Down, middle, or upper? Lower, middle, upper. Middle. Okay. And you want orange. I'm like 90% sure that I know what it is now. Oh. Hang on. I shall erase an orange for you. Let me... She's still inside. She just... Oops. She's just on the other end of the rug. Okay, and orange. Where would you like? Up here, down here, this piece that's all alone, upper. Like this or this? One or two? Top. Ah. Might be giving more away. Oh, I don't have to erase anything there. Okay. I wonder what it is. I had a guess and I think that confirmed it. I wonder what it could be. It's Pride Month after all. Well, I don't even know how many more puzzle pieces. I didn't number them. Maybe I'll do that in the future. Is like I'll number pieces and people can just tell me a number instead. I don't know. Because I'm like, how many more do... Well, I guess that wouldn't really work anyway. Because as people start coloring them, I wouldn't know how many are left. There's like, what? 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. Yeah, I should have done less, I guess. I don't know. I think that I only had like 75 to like 80 pieces when I did it. And I thought that was like doable. Your brain gremlins are being mean? Same. Same. Friday was a rough day, and I realized that I was dealing with medication stuff, and like the last 2 days have been rough because I've been dealing with medicine stuff. And also, hello there, Foxy, welcome in. But I realized that had a lot to do with it. And the fact that, like, the meds, my body's still adjusting to everything, and it's just been a time. you know? Maybe what we should do so that we can actually finish this puzzle is anytime that we close the rings, we can erase a piece. Maybe we can do that. I don't want to make it too difficult. You know, you want it to be enough so that it's not like immediately, here's the thing. But at the same time, oof. You know, it's so funny, Georgina, because I know, like, people have mentioned that before. Like, it's something that I know that, like, SSRIs can make you more susceptible to, and it's something that I forget every time. What are you dinging me for? Just open my pattern. And so my brain gremlins have been like an absolute like bully. If you watch back on Friday stream, I'll be completely honest. I had less than 10 viewers the entire stream, and I know that because I accidentally opened the email that Twitch sends. I thought that I had selected it to delete in my original purge of things because I can't not get emails from Twitch because I need to know certain things. But I wish that I could say I don't want that specific email because I thought I had selected it. I didn't. I was, you know, reading and deleting emails, and then, like, you know how on your phone when you delete it, it like opens up the next one? Well, the next one was Twitch. And I knew that numbers were low. I knew that they were bad, and it was messing with me really badly. And I know that it's messing with me really badly, especially because my medicine is off. And so with my medicine being off, part of that means that the inside voices, which are like, you're a failure and you'll never amount to anything, are louder and less easy to quiet. And so if you watch back Friday stream, it's rough. I don't do well. I did not do well. I just ended stream. And I'm not going to pretend that, like, it's not normal for me. But it also makes sense because I'm dealing with a lot with, like, I mean, when you think about it, when you change, like, an anxiety medicine or something that literally changes the chemical makeup of your brain, like, that's literally what my medicine does, is it makes it so that my brain functions closer to neurotypical. And when you're messing with that and it's low and you feel low, and that, like, it spirals. And so I just was like, on Friday I literally was just like, okay, well, the elephant body is done and so am I. And I just ended stream and I just broke down sobbing. And it was just, you know, I don't ever expect anyone to be here. Like I say, we don't take attendance. It's not like stream starting, who's not here. But it's, being a streamer with a mental health problem is hard as hell. Because you're already, like, battling your own demons of, like, feeling inadequate and not worthy enough. And then you also have companies who are constantly telling you that you're not doing enough or good enough or whatever enough. And you're just like, oh my God. Like, yeah, I know I'm not good enough. Thanks for reminding me. It becomes such like it's just a struggle. And again, you know, I bring it up because, again, if anyone watches back, that originally I thought about removing the stream because I was embarrassed about how I behaved. But the other thing is that I would rather talk about it and explain things and use it as like a way to open a conversation up and, you know, maybe let other people know that they're not alone, or use it as a way to explain, like, because I don't think that everyone understands how, you know, mental health works, how anxiety meds work, how all of that stuff, and how changing it can really change a lot. And so I'm like, I'll leave it. I'm not proud of it. I'm frustrated by it, but I'll leave it. So look at her. I mean, I'll be honest, one of the things, if you notice in the raid video, and this is one of those things that I know I was thinking about on Friday, because when you're anxious and your brain's being mean to you, it likes to use examples. It likes to really be mean. Like, it's like, hey, you know how you're thinking this? Well, how about remember this and that? Also, yes, Foxy, we do. We absolutely get it here. If you look at those old raid video stuff, you'll see that these numbers have come down by more than half. This used to be 10, this used to be 20, and those goals used to get met. Like, we were meeting them. And then I dropped it down to like 5, I want to say, and 14, because 14 is my lucky number. And like, I just keep dropping stuff. Like, numbers just keep dropping. And I don't know why, and I don't know how to fix it. And I don't know that I can do anything other than just be me and be real and, you know, I don't know. So it's hard. It's hard when you can see those things because it's like tangible examples that then your anxious, depressive brain likes to be like, yeah, see, you're screwing up. You're not doing good. You're not doing as well as you once were. And it's, oh gosh. I feel like numbers started going down when I stopped doing sticker giveaways, but honestly, especially right now with my health, it's just not possible for me to worry about mailing stuff. I just can't do it. As much as I love doing them, and the way that I'm like, that's why you're failing, bring it back, and I'm like, plenty of people don't do sticker giveaways, like, and they do just fine. You don't have to. Like, it's okay to not be able to do things that you once were. And that's been a hard pill to swallow the last 7 months, let me tell you. It's not been easy. But how genuine is them being in the group if they're only here for stickers? No, I know. I think that sometimes I feel like other anxious people or other neurodivergent people might also agree with this. Let me know if you guys do. But when things don't always make sense, like when there's not necessarily a tangible or logical reason, I feel like a lot of times our brains try to make sense, try to make reason, try to find a reason for something because we like having reason. We like having, this is what it is. This is what it is. And so I think that because I don't have a reason, my brain is like, well, maybe it was this or maybe it was that. Because, like, you know, my mods are sweet. My husband is sweet. They're like, oh, well, it's summer. You know, people are probably just busy. I'm like, mm-hmm. And in the winter, it was, oh, well, it's winter and people are probably getting ready for like, there's always people come up with reasons. Like, it's just something that we do to try and make sense of things that don't make sense. And so, no, you're absolutely right. Like, if people are only just here in the hopes of winning a sticker, then that's different than being here because you want to be. And you're absolutely right. But, like, again, my brain's like, it goes into, like, detective mode. It all of a sudden becomes, like, the greatest detective in the entire world. And you're like, why? And it finds problems where there aren't any, or it finds issues in nonsense, and you're like, okay, cool. Oh no, Georgina. I'm sorry. Only one of two. Oh, that's sweet. My friends are not texting me. They're probably just busy, Brain. No, they hate you. What? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. I hear that. I feel that. Or it's like you log on to a game that has multiplayer and you see some of your friends are already on playing together and you're like, oh, cool, they hate me because they didn't invite me. When in reality, it's probably the fact that I have had so many health problems and they know that I don't often play games right now because I've been so cruddy feeling. And, you know, it's just, but your brain is like, oh yeah, they don't want me around. They hate me. So I feel that, Foxy. It's one of the reasons that I try to be, excuse me, that I try to be very blunt and open and explain stuff because I know what it's like for your brain to just, I always say that an anxious brain is like top tier at improv. It's given like a word or a sentence or a number or something, and it just runs wild with, well, this is the reason, this is what's happening, this is blah blah blah. Like, it doesn't need a whole scene. It can just be like, traffic lights, go, and you're just like, ah, okay, I'm ready. Hersher's catalog came in and it showed you this. Oh, nope. No. Okay. It's like, no, don't open it on the window with the kitty. Okay, let me see. That means that my Hersher's catalog should be coming soon. Hi Jen, it's good to see you. I'm hanging in there. I'm surviving. It has been a time, but I'm doing my best. And that is all that we can hope for. I love that. I want that couch for me. Hang on. Do you want to go in your blanket for it? You do? Me too. Can I get that in people size? I mean, I'll show you the one that I'm making for Artie, because I think that the one I'm making for her, you all like. We're just making it in gray. Oh, I hate that, Georgina. I hate when you, like, you think that there's a problem or a mistake, and so you undo it, and then you're like, oh, oops. Yep, I know. We have the camera on stream so we can watch. Also, we have to wash Artie's blanket. Am I going to do the fringe? Yeah. I might do the fringe so that it's detachable. No. Artie's in blanket. Oh, just kidding. Dad's out. If you close that door, she's going to be upset. to the bathroom. Artie's out. She heard you. No, Artie came back and peed and then was like, I'm gonna go in Blanket Fort Town. And then she heard James, so she came back out. But now she's back at the gate. But I kind of love the idea of being able to like crochet her little blankets or pillows, or we're gonna make. I actually brought up a bunch of fabric to show you all for the hexagon quilt that we'll make. So one of the things that I'm struggling with a little bit is realizing that this is the last week of Pride, and I wanted to go through my entire pattern catalog and make everything in Pride. And it's not gonna happen. Remember that whole our brains beat ourselves up over things? Well, mine's beating mine up because I had to take a break this month. And that means that I'm not going to make it through all of the Pride things that I want to do. So, I'm kind of wondering if we should patch, if we if we should continue and just like make all the stuff that we can, if we should go past the end of the month and just make all the patterns and then put them up for sale, if we should, like what we should do. Why not keep going? Okay. I don't know. But it sure ran. Alright, so we'll just keep going with it and we'll have like a Pride sale later. I guess I'm struggling because I haven't had a sale now in like a couple of months. Like a listing, if you will, like a putting a bunch of new things on the website. And again, being real with Twitch numbers falling, and if I don't put stuff on my website, then I don't really make any income. So I kind of am flailing a little bit at what do I do. So it's an Eevee. Oh my god. Oh my god. I missed that. I need Eevee. You know, it's funny because most of the time what I would think with like, oh wow, Christmas is gonna be that soon. Like, gotta get crafting, and instead for me, it's like realizing that I'm only 6 months away from having been dealing with this health problem for a full year, and that is upsetting. Yeah, Pokemon, listen. You better let us catch Eevee. Did everyone catch it? Jen threw a ball, I threw a ball, Calliope threw a ball, Kit Kat threw a ball. Aw, Calliope missed it. Dang. Sorry. I was like, did it give it to all of us? Niece and nephew have taken over the craft room to make Christmas gifts. That's so sweet. I didn't use a special ball. Should I... I was gonna ask if I should do sleeves. This is a crop top on our elephant. Number one. Number two, I wouldn't necessarily get the stripes to line up if I did them the same. Should I maybe just do like the top 2 rows in the darkest teal? Like it No, just do, okay. Because I'm getting to the point where I'd have to figure out if I wanted to make stuff. I know, you see, Pippin? They're having a good bath out there, huh? Just going back to the gate. It's a tube top. Did you all like on TikTok and Instagram my video? I was very pleased with the transition, if I do say so myself. And I'm like, this is a nice way of making video content, since that's what Instagram and, well, I mean, that's all that TikTok ever has, but since Instagram is so video focused now, I put food in there for her to find. She's shown interest in it before, but has never fully gone in it because I'm normally in the room with her. And so I was wondering if I, like, tossed a treat in there, if she would, like, go into it. If she would, like, explore it more than just that, which I still think is adorable. There's a treat in the tunnel, too. It's how I got everyone used to all the different things, just treats everywhere. Hi, Pippin. Artie, you gotta tell her how much better it is to be inside all the time. That she can live the soft indoor kitty life. I sit here now. She matches our rugs in there. So the breezeway is, like, here. At the very end of this hallway is James's office. This is our bedroom door that's open right there. My office is right here. Hold on, wait. Did you see me? And then the bathroom is in this little, like, you see where the change in the floor, where Artie just went. That's where the hall bathroom is. And then kitchen, oh god. Kitchen and everything is on the other side of this wall, on that side, like over here. She's right there for you. Say hi to Chad as you come out. I'm showing them the house. They were asking where the breezeway was in relation to things. It was great. I was like, and my office is over here, and then I literally like ran and stuck my head out and was like,
Hi, chat.
look at her.
I know.
She's like, I put a couple of treats for her, and she's found them all now.
Nice.
So, see, someone had a tiny hairball.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a little one? She's been like at the gate, like, what's my friend doing? Yeah, she went in there, and then you came out and went to use the bathroom, and she was like, Dad's here, and like left immediately Blanket Fort Town, because she's like, oh my god, my bestest friend in the whole. Oh, you have to wiggle. I was waiting. I knew it was gonna happen.
I'm in my PJs.
Yeah. The judgment.
Swoosh.
Did you see my thing? I did. Oh, Lordy. If they stay this good, it would be nice to have them both on one side of the baby gate. Yeah. Yeah. No. I mean, I can show you. Hold on. Boop. There's. So here's my dining room. This is my dining room. And this is the kitchen. And the basement is on the other side of those cabinets. Like, the basement door, like the stairs are on that side. So, you know, in an ideal world, I would sure love for... Oh, hello. Hi. Well, honey, you didn't jump very good. Are you okay? Did that scare you? Hi. You can't grab onto my chair with your nails like that. That's not good. That's not good, ma'am. Oh, God. Yeah. No, all the bedrooms are on one side of the house. Because we use the bedrooms as our office. Like, technically my room and James's room, like, our offices or bedrooms. Because there's closets in them. My word. That was very dramatic. That was so dramatic. The little scream as she's clinging to my chair. Honey, you're good. She didn't math hard enough. She miscalculated. Hold on, I should message Kenya real quick. So she can see Pippin. Okay, thanks. Because, like, part of me almost feels like if I do this more often with her, maybe, like, this will be some of what helps push that, like, stay inside, be inside, kind of, I don't know, mentality. Hi, Kenya. Yeah, so it was really funny. Before I started stream, she just came in. That made my day. Yes. Before I started stream, she had just come into the breezeway and was, like, lying down in there. Like, she got a drink, because her water's in there. And then she was just, like, lying down by the door. And I was like, you know, I wonder if we put, like, Patch in James's office with him. And I just, because one of the things that I think will really make her come in or want to be in more is just the fact that, like, right now, just like all the others, you know, she only gets, like, attention or can really come into the house and start learning all the house sounds at specific times. And so the fact that she was just in the breezeway, I was like, okay, we'll let her in. And if she wants to stay, she can. She's been there now for over an hour. We hid some treats that she found. Artie's been at the gate to say hi. You know, it's great. James used the bathroom since she came in. So she heard doors opening and closing. She's heard the toilet flush. Like, it's all good stuff for her to get used to, you know, just inside life. And I'm like, you know, this might be what helps her want to be an inside cat more, if she has somewhere to, like, hang out other than just, like, and hey, there's air conditioning in here. I mean, we have a little AC unit out in the breezeway for her too, but, like, you know, it's not super hot. I don't know, I'm really hoping that, like, yeah. I'm sitting here and I'm like, you know, I know Kenya's having a rough time. I should send her a message and be like, you don't have to talk, you don't have to even be here long, but if you want to see something exciting, come to stream. I'm so heckin' proud of her, though. Here, since Kenya's here, would you all like to see something else exciting that happened last night with her? I mean, I would show you all this regardless, but, like, let me just make sure. Fairy butt. Wow, that is a big stretch she just... Okay, we have time before the next ad. I just don't know how much time. So, Little Miss Stinker came in last night with what I originally thought was a slug on her. Turns out it was a piece of tire. I don't know where she got it. I don't know if she's slashing tires when she's not with us. I don't know what she does. But she is fluffy. She's got a lot of fur, and she, of course, it gets stuck. Things get stuck in her all the time. And I'm like, kitty delinquent. I mean, who knows? Maybe they deserved it. I don't. But I was like, well, I know one thing that, because she loves being brushed, so like that's not the issue, but I'm like, it might hurt a little bit. So we got out the churu. Because it was flea and tick day yesterday. Flea and tick med day. So kitties get churu while I put the flea and tick on because it keeps them the stillest. Because otherwise they move way too much and it ends up not where it needs to be. So I was like, well, let me just get the churu and I'll use that to brush her butt. And she was standing on me. Oh, golly, do I hate how I look. Body dysmorphia, what? But look at her standing on me. And then I turned the camera around for this lovely little cross-eyed cutie with the churu on her nose. I love her too. But look at her like standing on my leg to reach it better. And then I had James come out and give her some because she, just like Maple, is less sure of him because I'm the one that does the majority of the stuff and has done the majority. Just a little, please, just like Maple. So he came out and gave her some and she did great with him. She's so gentle though, like she thought that his finger was part of the treat and she gave it a gentle little bite, like not hard or anything. But here he is with her. Oh, this one, there's more in it. Oh yeah. I was just saying that it was flea and tick day for the indoor cats. It rained yesterday, so I didn't give Pippin her flea and tick. I'll probably give it to her tonight. She hates it though. She really does not like the flea and tick. So I had like an open churu already, and then she had a piece of tire stuck in her fur. So I was using the churu to help get it out. And then I was just like, we were just enjoying this face, basically. Because, I mean, look at the cross-eye, big eyes crossed, just churu on the nose. Can you ship her to me, please, and thanks? How about, Kenya, would you like this baby? How would you like this little void? I think that Wednesday needs a friend. He's a little bit scared, but he's also curious and willing to come for and food. Because then he came right back, and I gave him some food. he doesn't come every night. We are going to try and TNR. And I promised James, I was like, listen, the R will happen this time. Like, even if he wants to come inside like Gandalf did, I'm like, the best that we can do at that point is like give him some food and find a shelter that'll take him in, because I can't put myself through it again. I think he'll go in a trap for food, because he comes back for, he's skinny, he's not malnourished, his coat is very glossy, but he is skinny. So I think that I could get him.
Found my people.
Thank you for the follow, welcome in. I just think that right now, he's not coming regularly. He comes every couple of nights, I should say, which is the tricky thing, because, like, Gandalf was coming every day, so I was able to, like, set the trap and, like, prep it for him. Like, he was even sleeping nearby, so the morning that we trapped Gandalf to neuter him, I was able to check and make sure that he was already there, and that, I didn't have, like, I wasn't going to set the trap for no reason. So I need him to be a little bit more regular, or at least be nearby, that, like, if I put food out and, like, shake it, he'll come. Because Pippin will come if I shake food. She's right there. But he seems really young. Everything about him seems really young. So I kind of hope that he can be a healthy, you'd say 7 months? Yeah. My guess was under a year. You love cats. You're in the right place. There's currently 3 cats in my house. 2 are mine. This is Artemis. This is Artemis. She is hard at work. Look at her. Touching all the yarn. Hard at work. The kitty on this camera is a feral cat that I've been taming for the last year. That we are trying to integrate into our house with our other cats and have them all be friends. And she showed up this afternoon, and I was like, you know what? I wonder if she would just come in. Like, if we just opened up the door, because she already comes in, but I'm like, I wonder if she would just hang out inside. And, like, if I wasn't in the room, like, would she still want to be there? And the answer to that has been yes. Also, we are coming up on ads. I don't know where Saribot is, but ads are probably about to start, like, any second. So, yeah, Saribot just peaced out. He's on his coffee run. It's okay. I did start a couple minutes late because of cats. So, I know that you all understand that, though. Sometimes you're just a little late because cats. And then Maple is our other kitty. He's downstairs. So, there's a lot of cats here. And then there's another cat that we're trying to TNR. This is my life. Kenya's like, can I have... Yes. I'm so proud of her, too. I'm so proud of her. She's come so far. In, like... I mean, the thing is, right? Sometimes it feels like a short period of time. But, like... She's been around... for, like, well over a year. And it took us a long time to get her to where she is now. Oh, you're crocheting a blanket? Nice. I am crocheting today in between all the cat talk. It's just that we're talking a lot about cats. Oh, I just searched for cats in my phone. My Gandalf. My buddy. My baby. I'm so proud of him, too. Like, ugh. God, the way that, like, it makes my heart so happy that he has, like, a home, that he's not on the oh, God. Oh. Anyway. I was trying to find... I'll find it on the ad break, which is just about to start. So, we'll play some words on stream. We'll come back. I'll make sure to keep the cat cams up, because Artie's going back out right now. You'll see her appear. But I'll pull that up. So, we'll play some words on stream. There'll still be cats. We'll come back. I will finish this elephant. I promise. I will. And we'll keep talking. I'll find the pictures that I'm looking for of Pippin when she first showed up. And then we can just keep hanging out. Artie, James, your cat is so dumb. She literally wants to go into the living room right now because she wants to drink Patch's water. You have a bowl of water in here. Stop being so extra, Artemis. Cats. All right, let's go play some words. I'll be right back. Alrighty, nicely done. So, I was looking for the picture of Pippin, and I came across this one from January of 2023. Look at my derpy Maple. Gosh, I love him. Look at the water on his chin. Look at him. Oh, goodness. That cat.
I found my people.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Kenya, I don't know if you're still here, but I love you. I know. She's just cozy. I was trying to find... The problem is that I have so many pictures and videos of cats on my phone. I mean, I say that's a problem, but it's not. But, like... Pippin's been here since at least January of 2023. Like, coming by. Here. This is her in February. You have the same problem? This was her in February. You were promised cats by Jen. I am here to deliver. I am here for... I got you. I got you, fam. There's cats all over this stream. There's cat... Literally, it's chats, cats, crafts, and chaos. Like, that's the whole... It's the 4 C's here. So if you like any of that, then congrats, you're in the right spot. I know, I can't... She's just like, I'll just lie here near the pillows. Sweetie. I also... I literally, I typed in my phone, I searched for cats. I'll have you know that it also pulled up this, which is a raccoon and a skunk. This was back when we used to have cat food on the porch. Not quite cats. Would also welcome them inside. This is one of the funniest videos ever. They were like fighting over the last bits of the cat food, being very dramatic about it. And one of them pushes the other one off of the deck, and the water bowl falls on them. Or no, they already knocked the water bowl off. Look, there was a water bowl, now it's gone. Like, they're so dramatic. And then the one who was being a bully leaves, and this one's like, finally, I can just eat. I freaking love them, my gosh. Oh, and a fox. Fox is dog, cat. Fox is cat in dog body. You know? Watching them eat with their hands is so cute. Oh, and the possum. We had quite the crew coming for food. We have water out there still for any animal that wants it, and we do still see some. None of those were cats, but that's okay. These ones were sweet. I haven't seen them in a while, but they are also bigger, so I think that they were like indoor-outdoor cats like that. That's a big cat. That's a big cat. But they always came together, like they were friends. And I loved that. Like, they were just like besties or something. Like, they were just always hanging out with each other, and I'm like, are you guys friends? Yeah. There's Pippin in March. Her coat looks so much better now that it gets brushed regularly. Although she does blend in too well with my carpets, so. Carpets are expensive. I don't know if any of y'all have ever looked into buying carpets, like area rugs, big ones, like for a whole room. Golly, are they expensive. Where Cat is still there just vibing. Oh. Oh, really? Everywhere that I look, I mean, I've looked at, you know where I should look is like Home Goods. That's a place I haven't looked. I can't picture them being more than like $200 there. Like for a big rug, like for our living room. Because those rugs were also left by the previous homeowners. And it just doesn't go with anything. Like, it's just not our style. Can I copy and paste this now? Just copy and paste. That'd be great. I mean, we were just grateful to have rugs because we didn't have any money after we bought the house, you know? Like, that, any extra money was going towards, you know, payments and things, so. Trash cats, absolutely. You know, I'm actually really proud. I haven't shown you all. I went ahead and redid some stuff back here. Because remember how, like, anytime I would need big twist yarn, I'd have to be like, I'll be right back, let me go get it. I won't have to do that anymore because this is like all Red Heart and any other brand. And then bottom ones now are Big Twist. And everything is separated still by color. And do you see how much more room I have now? These are warm colors. These are my cool colors. And then the same thing for the bottom. And I rearranged some stuff. I moved some stuff around. And then where the Big Twist yarn was, I put a bunch of yarn that I had that was back here. That was originally, or that is, it's planned for like sweaters and clothing. So I'm like, I don't need easy access to it. I need storage for it until I make it. But like, it doesn't need to be like right here. So like I rearranged a bunch of stuff while I was dealing with medicine things. And I'm like, I felt real good about that. I have an actual office without sharing now. You know, there's a video I took back when we were in our apartment of the dogs, Patch and Coco, harassing me while I was trying to cross stitch, and I was like, I can't wait until I have my own house with my own dedicated craft space where animals can't bother me. Hi, did you hear her just scream at me? Can I help you? What? And now I have office cat. And before the cats, when we still had both dogs, the dogs were always in the office. At least I had more space. Because before I used to like craft on the couch in our living room at our apartment. So they would be like on the couch with me and there was a severe lack of space. So at least here they had the chair and I had a desk. But Area Rug and Mom's living room is a food space. He takes the treats there. Yeah. Patch does that too. Eat on there. Get her a new rug for Christmas. Oh, nice. Yeah, and that's the other thing is that I don't want to spend a lot of money on rugs because like I really can't complain for all of my cats being outdoor, feral, stray, abandoned cats. They are very good inside. They are not furniture or curtain destroyers like but all of my cats love the rugs. And they do claw the rugs. And I'm at a point where I don't really care too much about it because they're not the color rugs that I want. Like our house is mostly blues and grays and the rugs are still the house before we bought it was brown. Everywhere was brown. The whole thing was brown. And so the rugs really went well with the brown and the reds that they had before, but now we don't have those colors. And so it kind of, I would love to be able to get rid of them, but I also don't want to spend a ton of money because it's going to get poop on it. It's going to get animal puke on it. It's going to get like food. Like it's not, like I would love to get the Ruggables, the ones that are like machine washable. I think that that's brilliant. I would love that. Those are freaking expensive. They are so much. But like having something that is easy to clean would be lovely, but not, they're so expensive. That's your office, except the dog doesn't shed and leaves me alone enough. So yeah. He'll be in there away from the kids too. Oh my god, I love that you clipped that, Jen. Thank you. That makes me so happy. Hi, Tips. Yeah, we have carpet cleaners. We have a carpet cleaner too. It's just that it's a hassle, honestly. You gotta drag it out, you gotta fill it. Then after you use it, you gotta clean it. Like, it's not super easy. I feel like our carpets here get like machine washed like that, or not machine washed, but like carpet cleaned maybe once a year, and everything else is just spot cleaning. We use like like Nature's Miracle, like the pet cleaner on the rug and just kind of wipe it. And that's that. Is your friend still out there? Huh? Right. Come here then. Do you want to come up here? I'll let you come up. Don't be screaming at me. Yeah. Hi. Can you jump on my lap and not the chair so that you don't scratch it again? What do you think? I could just pick you up too. Do you want that? But yeah, the fact that Pippin's just in here, even without any of us out there with her, makes me hopeful. I don't know, maybe this is something that we try here and there on stream. Hi. Hi, Pixie. Hi. Pippin is just vibing. She's just like happy to be here. Do you need me to move that out of your way? So sorry. But I mean, like, that's what she needs. I'm hoping that she'll get, like, more comfortable. How are Maple and Artie doing? Let me show you. This was the other day. So one of the things that we're working on with Maple and Artemis, because they're no longer a threat to each other for serious injury. Like, I no longer worry that one of them's going to bite the other. The most I think that will happen is some scratches. They're not there yet, but they're getting so much closer. This was the other day. So she hisses at him, and he gave her a little booty swat. Here, hold on, I'll rewind it. And that was it. They've had really good interactions, and they've had really, like, that, where one of them is like, I'm gonna smack you. It's always Maple, let's be real here. He will get smacked. And I will look at him and I will say, you deserve that. And what have you learned? Like, hopefully you have learned not to corner your sister and, you know, to just be. Oh my, I don't think I ever showed you this the other day, guys. I had the windows open. This was back, gosh, on the 11th, so it's been a while. And I kept hearing this sound, and I'm like, Maple, are you on the counters in the kitchen? Because, like, you're not allowed on the counters in the kitchen. Like, what are you doing? And finally, I went to go look. He wasn't on the counters in the kitchen. The sound that we heard wasn't him jumping off the counters. It was him jumping off the window ledge. Because he was smelling the backyard. I don't think that any of my cats would be attempting to escape knowingly. But I do fear that one day they're going to do something like that, like jump up to smell out the window and the screen's gonna fall. And they're gonna end up outside and they're gonna be like, well, how did I get out here? How do I get back to the inside? I don't want to be out here. Caught red pawed. He really was. I was shocked. I was so glad I was recording. Because I was like, what in the heck is he doing? And I was like, I'm going to catch him. Well, I mean, especially when he had the cat door open for a while into the catio space before we got him to the vet. And he didn't want to use it. And I don't know if it was because looking out he was like, that just looks like a big cage and I don't want any part of it. Or if he was just like, I accept my fate. Like, I don't know what it was. But yeah, I just picture them being like, Mom, I made a mistake and now I stuck. Got out once and freaked out. Stepped dead in the hall and screamed. Or stopped dead in the hall and screamed. You're the one who wanted out. See, and that's part of what I also worry, is that I don't think they would panic because they've lived on the street. Like, they know this area. I mean, this area has changed a ton since they've moved in. Like, it's no longer the same layout or the same neighbors or the same little secret passages or whatever that was that they knew. You know, those things change every day. And if you're not experiencing that, you wouldn't know. And so there's a part of me that's like, if a squirrel were to run by, I do feel like Maple would be like, I'm going to catch it. I'm going to get it. And then he would end up being like, oh shoot, where am I? And where's my mom? And I don't know how to get back. And of course, Maple won't wear a collar. Artie will. I haven't put it on her in a while. Hi, beautiful. I don't think that she would go far. Like, if she fell out of an open window, which sounds so funny to say, I don't think that she would go very far. I think she'd be like, please let me back. Look at Pippin just napping. It's been an hour and a half. Oh, I didn't even tell you all this. So over the weekend, on top of dealing with like medicine stuff and all of that, James was getting ready. He had work Saturday night. Yeah. And so I was feeding Maple, and he was upstairs, and he was giving Patch his meds. And Patch jumped up to catch his marshmallow full of medication. Patch is going to be 10 in a month. Okay, he's getting up there. He's an old man. And he slipped when he landed. And when he got up, his one back leg was acting real weird, like it was sticking straight out, and he didn't want to put weight on it. And so James immediately calls work, and he's like, I can't come in. He's like, I'm so sorry to do this to you. You know, like, I think I'm going to have to take the dog to the emergency room. And he did a great job. I give my husband such huge props for this because he knows how my anxiety is. So he, like, took a breath before he came downstairs. And he was like, so I just marked off of work. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, and I'm like, oh God, who's in the hospital? Is it his parents? Is it like, who's hurt? Where, like, what are we doing? And he was like, I think Patch broke his leg. And I went, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? And I was like, okay. And so, like, we both go upstairs, and since, like, he had come down, he was able to put weight on it. It was just, like, we ended up talking I took, like, a video of what was going on. And I love the Chewy vets, how, like, you can talk with them. I will say they added, like, a price barrier to the video call. Like, if you video call with the Chewy vet now, it's, like, a $20 thing for 20 minutes, unless you have one of their plans, like, one of their care plans, the, like, insurance plans. And I was like, okay, well, I can at least text them and I can send video. So, perfect. And so I talked with them, and I'm like, he's able to put weight on it, so it's not broken. I'm like, I don't know, though, if he, like, tore something. I don't know if he, like, sprained it, twisted it. I don't know what happened. But it was interesting. They were like, it honestly... It could have almost been, like, when a person hits their funny bone. Hi, Emily. And you know how, like, your arm kind of, like, it'll, like, sometimes when you hit, like, a certain muscle, it'll just, like, and you kind of can't move for a second there, like, while it, and they were like, it sounds like he might have just, like, hurt himself, like, sprained something or banged, like, almost, you know, a funny bone. And so James was like, okay, you know, I'm not gonna, like, at that point it was too late for him to, like, do anything with work. And we were like, at this point we're just gonna keep an eye on it. The vet was like, I don't think that you need to go to the emergency room tonight. Like, just keep an eye on it. If it gets weird or goes worse, like, then take him. Next morning, he's fine. And I mean, I was extremely grateful because, like, absolutely not, I do not want to take this jerk of a dog to get, like, surgery on something. But I was like, you know, that's not what I was expecting when James came down. But I'm glad he was okay. But I'm like, okay, from now on, he doesn't get treats tossed anymore, even though he loves catching them. I know, there was a bit of that, of, like, the gentle, playful, like, you're such a jerk, I had to call out of work for this, but, like, at the same time, we were both, like, grateful that it wasn't going to the ER for a pet on the weekend is expensive. I mean, it's always expensive, but it's expensive. And I'm like, if this dog, like, tore his ACL or something, I'm like, we're gonna spend some stupid amount of money to get him fixed just for him to be, like, a jerk to everyone and everything he sees. And I'm like, I hate that. I hate that he's just gonna be like, you know, sigh of relief, but can the pet things not happen at night when the vets are closed or on a weekend? Thank you. Appreciate it. But it was just like, so basically now, I mean, it was way too hot anyway to take anyone, like, to take him on a WALK or for us as humans to go on one alone. So that wasn't really too much of an issue. But it was just like, all right, he's just got to get babied for, like, the next week of just, you know, let's make sure that he's not pushing it too much. Also, Emily, do you see what's in my living room? You might not. Also, cozy girl. You read the live message? Do you see her though? She just picked her head up. Hold on. Look at her. She's been inside for almost 2 hours. Large maple camera. That's a good idea. Lotion. Oh, I do. Yeah, I guess I have. I'll change it to large cat camera. Because it's gonna be one cat. It's still named Maple Camera on my OBS. We'll get rid of the Artemis camera and we'll just have one. There we go. So I now have large cat camera. Look at this sweet baby. I love her so much. Cozy girl. I know. She had a good bath. She ate her snacks. Now she's snoozing. But we were saying, like, not only is it really good for encouraging her to want to be inside more, but it's also letting her listen to the house sounds. It's letting her listen to, like, James use the bathroom. It's hearing the doors open and close, the toilet flushing, the water running, the air conditioning kicking on and off, like, all of those things. Which is great. So, I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful. She's still doing really good with, like, both, Maple and Artie. Look at her on her little blanket. So, it's also interesting to me because at night, when I'm out there with her, she reminds me a lot of Maple in the sense that, like, after about an hour, she's like, okay, I'm gonna go lie down outside now. And I don't know if it's because the TV's on and it's loud. The TV's off right now because she's used to the TV now. Like, that's something that she's experienced and she's getting used to. But I don't, I'm not sure what it is. So, just having her in here for almost 2 hours now is big deal. I'm like, maybe we'll do it more often. Just to try and encourage it. Also, I really have to, like, clean up all my craft stuff in the living room. Having her inside will mean that I have to, like, keep everything nice and neat for cameras. It's funny because, like, the black box that's on camera right now, that's, like, to the left of her, is where all the yarn for the brother's blanket is. Just to try and keep it as free from, like, pet hair as possible. But I tend to work on that in the living room. And then I have a little TV tray there that has a laptop on it that I use.
Ducky Mo, Ducky Mo, Ducky Mo, Ducky Mo, Ducky Mo, he's your very best friend.
Biddies for kitties, cat, cat, cat.
Biddies for kitties, cat, cat, cat. The way that it, like, said that. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. I appreciate that so much. Oh my word. James, thank you for the 100 bits. My goodness. Ducky Momo is such a vibe. I agree. It looks like a third cat who will ignore the craft projects and materials. Yeah, I'm curious to see, like, what she'll do if, like, a ball of yarn is, like,
Kitties AWOO.
rolling or something like that. I feel like that might be of interest. Calliope, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh my word. Y'all. Okay. So, there's a hype train happening. I was saying that we need to figure out a way of erasing some more of our colored by sub thing that we have. That was a really good sentence. If you haven't been here, we have a new emote that is currently hidden behind some puzzle pieces, and so if you subscribe, you get to pick a piece and I will erase it. And then once the whole emote is revealed, it's actually an animated emote and it'll be uploaded for you all to use. So I feel like when we close the circles, or if we have like a level 5 hype train.
I'm an arts and
Oh my
crafts
goodness.
master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my
Thank
arm?
you so much. What the heck? I'm doing too many rows. I'm just distracted. Thank you so much for the first time sub. Oh my word. I hope that you enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. And of course, the best part of all, your ability now to scream. I hope that you enjoy screaming. Which sounds terrible, but it's not, I promise. Oh my word. Okay, what color would you like for me to erase? Thank you so much. Also, do you go by Sam or is it Samani? I just want to make sure that I'm saying your username right. I can love that emote. It's a good emote. It's a good one. I'll save bonus erasing until the end of the hype train, just so that way we'll do however many. Like if we get 2 more subs, we'll do another one. If we finish the hype train, we'll do a
found my
third.
people.
You know? Sam is fine? Okay. Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. So much is happening. 2 elephant feets. I quit. Is it Quist? Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Scream Tree. So many hobbies, yeah. What color would you like for me to erase for you, Sam? I pronounced it correctly. Yes! I'm really bad at usernames, so it's a victory when I do it right the first time. Oh, are we screaming? Just a little. We have a first-time subscriber, so we were just showing them the best emote ever. Red, you got it. Which is, of course, our screaming bird. Oops. Yeah. Feel free to scream along, you know? Hello. Yeah, scream for whatever reason you'd like. We have about 2 minutes left on this hype train. We're at 5% of level 2, which means that if you don't have all the level 1 emotes and you subscribe or gift a sub or cheer 100 or more bits, you might unlock one. So exciting. And then we'll do one more piece. At least one more piece, I should say. What am I making? I'm currently making an elephant. We've been doing pride animals because, oops, let me minimize this for right now. We've been doing pride animals in different ways. Some just rainbow, some wearing pride flag shirts, or just having, like our penguin here has a little pride flag on their tummy. And so right now we're finishing up our elephant. He needs some legs and some ears, but that's what we're working on. And this here is our sub and hype train and bit the little puzzle piece. And yeah, it's one of take two. It's a new emote that is animated that I made for the channel, but we have to uncover it first. Ducky Mo, he's your very best friend. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Okay. I have to make 2 back legs now and 2 ears. Maybe... Is it wrong that I want to make ears next? Should I make ears next? I feel like he needs ears. Okay. Oh no! I'm sorry, Allison. I'm glad you're here, though. We have another friend here today, too. Pippin's in the living room and has been all stream. Okay, let's uncover one more puzzle piece. I'm going to pick one. I am going to pick this yellow one here. That is the living room. Ice water and orange slices. Perfect. Alright, thank you guys for closing up that ring on our bit goal. If we close the sub goal, I'll erase another puzzle piece. Close that for a minute. Yeah, she's been hanging out there all stream. You got a Sobble! Cutie! I know you all need to see my hands to see what I'm making, but you also need to see this cutie who's upside down, but now not. I caught it! I would catch a cat Pokemon. 100%. The cats, they come to me. She didn't want to be on camera. Sorry. Oop, she's going back out into the hall. She is absolutely. Kitty autonomy. She doesn't have to be on camera or snuggled or anything. None of the pets do. Is the music a little loud today? I feel like it might be. Maybe it's just me. I hope that someone would say something. I know she's on the other camera now. You don't think so? Okay. It was funny, earlier I was showing, like, Georgina was asking where the breezeway was in location to what was on camera. And so, like, I showed where my office was by, like, hanging out of the door and, like, waving. Always bath time for Pippin. Music's a good volume. Might be getting frustrated with the repeating part that kept catching my ears. Yeah, I think that's when I noticed that it was loud. We're on to a different song now, so hopefully that's over with. If it's not, I'll change it. Aw, no worries. Have a good rest. I keep wanting to, I'm like, jump on the couch. Learn the comfort. She's jumped up there before. But hasn't, like, laid down on it yet. There's Artie again. Oh, and we're gonna loaf right there. Gotta try out that spot on the carpet. See how that part feels. I know, I know. So cute. Oh, I hope that the headache goes away. That's no fun. Yeah, ads are a little bit behind because I was a little bit late starting since there are cats everywhere. And I was very excited about it. But yes. I don't know if Saribot's back. We tried to figure out when the next ad was last time. And Saribot was like, I'm gone. I showed up for the beginning of stream and now I've clocked out. Bye. Okay. So, Sam, are you a crafter? I know that Jen told you to come and see all the kitties. But I should probably ask if you craft as well. Not necessary to craft to be here, of course. We can just love cats. Okay, so it's probably going to be around 10, like 5:10. Just because it doesn't start, the ads don't start as soon as you start stream, they start a little bit after. So. I'm really glad that we had that rainstorm last night. And that it cooled things down a little bit. Honestly, so you can actually set it to go off like as soon as you go live. I like to have it go off a few minutes, like not right away. Mostly just because then it, honestly, like if someone's lurking on the stream and like, I think, okay, if my music starts first, that gives them a little warning, so if their volume's too loud, they can adjust it, because, like, nothing is worse than, like, the jump scare of an ad all of a sudden that's, like, screaming, because you know that they don't control the volume of the ads, they're just loud. And I'm like, this way it gives, especially because so many of us are neurodivergent, like, it just gives us a chance to adjust things, because they assault your ears. Imagine if a random tab started blasting ads. Yeah. Tabletop games. Ooh, that's fun. Draw a lot when you were younger. No sewing or crochet. Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, honestly, we all do a lot of different crafts here. And have a lot of different hobbies, I would say. So you do not have to be a crafter to hang here or lurk here or chat or anything. Love me some tabletop, yeah. Oh, I always have a good story or two about the cats and videos to share and things like that. I've never owned cats before. Maple showed up the day that my husband left for a 4-month-long Air Force drill. Maple showed up, and he started coming around pretty regularly after like the first like week or so, and after a while, like he basically he chose us. Yeah, it's like I'm realizing this more and more now that I have 2 cats and possibly a third here, that like when you are thinking about like adopting a dog, you know, you plan and then you go to the shelter, or you know, you talk with someone who however you know, go about it. You plan it. You go through a series of steps to get ready. I feel like most people just get a cat. And I mean, there are people who go to shelters and adopt, obviously. There are those people who plan. But I feel like most people, when they go to shelters to adopt, are adopting a second cat for their first cat that they found in the trash. Like, I found this cat out behind the dumpster of a Wawa. Like, it's just, it never seems to be, like, for the first cat at least. Oh yeah, like, we went to the shelter to adopt a cat. It's always, like, not always, but it feels like it's largely just the cat distribution system. Yep, and Gandalf. I was looking for a picture of Fluffy when they first started coming around, and I scrolled past pictures of Gandalf, and I'm like, my boy, I'm so proud. So for new friends, because we've had a number of new followers today, Gandalf was our very first TNR. So if you don't know, TNR stands for Trap, Neuter, Release. It's a very, very important part of keeping, you know, feral colonies in check from, you know, growing out of hand and being a problem, because people don't always spay or neuter their pets, and sometimes those animals get out, and yes, at soon, thank you. And so Gandalf was a little male kitty who was coming around, who was not neutered. And we trapped him, we got him neutered, we released him like you're meant to, because that's unfortunately how they work here. He didn't want to be released, he came back. and just came right in the house and was like, thanks, I live here now. And I'm like, especially because he didn't get along with either of our cats already. Like, he and Artemis didn't get along, he and Maple didn't get along. It was just like a hard no, you can't live here. But he lived here for a month and a half while we found him a new home. We got him adopted, and now he lives in New York as a happy house cat. So, yeah, the cats, they come to us, and I love that I can help in some way. Okay, stretch time. Be right back. Whooshin'. Sarybot, are you here or are you not? I just want to know. Where? Hang on. I am very quickly... Can I... I'm going over to Sari's channel to... Let's see.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always
Hello,
have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
Hypes.
Theron, do you see this camera? Do you see She's been inside for over 2 hours. She's just chilling. Having a great time. Let me, hold on. Let me shift a few things around. No, Artie's been at the gate a couple of times. Like, hello, can we say hi? Again, they say hello to each other and don't really have an issue with it. If anything, it's more, hold on, we'll make this bigger. If anything, it's more just like, they can't interact with each other just yet, at least until, we get her, you know, for her shots and everything like that. Yeah, they were just like hanging out. Artie was watching her through the gate. Well, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Gotta get all those. I'll have to message Sari later. Because, like, it's here. It's here, but the bot's not quite working. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, it was actually really funny. She just, like, came in around, like, 2:40 while I was, you know, we had just finished having lunch. We were getting ready to, like, go do our things. And she was just, like, lying down in the breezeway. And one of the things that I've been wondering is if she would spend more time indoors if she could access more of the house. And us, honestly. Like, that's part of it, too. Also, Saren, don't go, because I'm going to have you tell me what piece to erase in our puzzle here in a minute. Look at this beautiful baby. So I said to James, I'm like, why don't you take Patch into your office now? And I'll just let her in. You know, we hung out with her for a little bit. I hid a couple of treats for her to, like, find. And then I'm like, you know, we can see what she wants to do. If she wants to hang out inside, if she wants to go back out, if she wants to, you know, whatever she wants. Yeah, we're thinking that she's Maine Coon Ragdoll mix. And she's been inside now for a little over 2 hours, having baths and sniffing stuff and just taking naps. And I'm like, you know, honestly, I can do this with her on days when I stream. Like, if it comes in, if this helps her want to come in and be a full indoor cat, that's fine. Like, oh, the biggest stretch. The biggest stretch. We're also going to switch which camera we have in the living room because we have another big stretch. We have a cam that will, like, right now that's stationary. We can't move it past that point. And I mean, unless I go in there and move it. But we have some that, like, rotate. So we could follow her a little bit if you would like, if you know what I mean. All right, Saren, what color would you like for me to erase on this puzzle for your resub? Blue, you got it. Let me also do that. Can move that over there for now. One more sub and we'll erase another just for completing our little circle. Our goal. Oh, there she is. Hi, baby. No, you didn't, Georgina. So, she doesn't use the litter box that we have for her. So I cannot tell you anything about the worms. No idea. I am able to get flea and tick meds on her. She's actually going to get a dose today. The other cats got theirs yesterday, but it was raining, like, bad. And so I didn't want to give her flea and tick meds just to have it get messed up outside. So, it's a Norman. Look at her just exploring. Yeah, it would be a waste. I'm actually giving her the really good flea and tick meds, the one that also treats heart parasites and ear mites, because we have a bunch left over from Maple, because as it turns out, I don't know if you remember, Saren, when he had the reaction to the flea and tick meds where like his skin like blistered and he was like scratching it and it was like all raw. Oh my god, she's like smacking around in there. The vet was like, I wonder if it's because when we first started giving it to him, he was a 13-pound cat. So he was on the heavier weight. And now he's around 11 and a half, 12. And, sure enough, that was it. It was the fact that he is now a lower weight and the medicine was just too strong. So he now gets the same like dose that Artemis gets, because that's her like 6 to 12-pound cats or something, or like 6 to 11 and a half. But since Pippin's so much bigger, I'm like, well, I can give her those instead of having it go to waste. And so I've been using that instead, which is great because, like I said, it also has, it kills a bunch of other things. So I'm opening up the kitty cams. Oh, she didn't leave. She's still in there. She's just off camera. Yeah, he lost a couple of C's on how thick he is. Just a few. Oh, interesting. Well, she was snoozing in the house, so I'll have to take a look, make sure. Oh, lifting out. Oh, gosh. Nice! That's awesome, Georgina. I hope that you love it. Right? They lose so much. I remember thinking that, like, something was wrong with Maple and that he was, like, sick. Because, like, this is where it cracks me up. He went from having what I call a dump truck butt to what a typical cat butt is, which is not square. I didn't know that at the time. But I was like, oh my god, he's like, something is wrong. He's sick, he's losing weight. No. He lost muscle, but yeah, that's just because he doesn't have to, like, climb things and jump trees and all of that. Oh, there's... She says, I'm gonna lounge in this room now for a bit. But I'm still inside. It's really windy. The wind is actually blowing her cat door open and closed. So, like, that's why she will look over there every now and then. Because it's just, like, the wind. Here, hold on, I can add... Yeah, it's windy. Oh, it's a big zoom. He's a big zoom in on her. I love her. But, like, I know Pippin will lose weight, too, because she's very muscular. She came in last night, Saren, with a piece of tire on her butt. I don't know where it came from. She got some squeeze treat though. To let me brush it out. She never really minds me brushing her, but it was just like sensitive, you know. It's her booty. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that she let me brush it out. She loves being brushed though. Like she throws her whole body into it. It's really more like she got the squeeze treat because I didn't know how she'd feel about me brushing something that was like stuck into her butt fur. It definitely kept her from like wiggling around and avoiding it too much. She was definitely not sure about it. But I definitely think it helps that every time that she's brushed, she just feels better, you know? Of course, that camera. Okay. 2 more legs to make. Mischievous. Oh, I need balls. Speaking of, Saren, I think we have another little boy cat who needs a snip. So we're hoping that he comes around a little bit more often so that we can do that. He's a little void. I named him Jet because he's like jet black. Hang on, I'll show you him. He's very cute. Look at him. Focus, camera. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on, camera. He a little guy. He just a little guy. Why? It's just that camera in that room. But yeah, he comes by every now and again for food. So he wants the food. He's like cautious of sounds and things, but he's food motivated, so hoping that he can come around a little bit more often and I can get the trap set for him. He pulls a Gandalf right now, which is like if the door's open, he grabs a bite of food and runs with it, and then he comes back. But it's been real hard to get that undercarriage view, if you will, to know for sure if he, Look at how cute, though. He's young. He doesn't have that tomcat face. He's beautiful, though. I kept, like, every time he would climb down, of course, he had his tail. I'm like, dang it, cat, come on. Let me see. Let me see what I'm working with here. Nicely caught. Why are you being so dumb? Oh. And she got up. Pippin! Pippin! I wonder if she went out. She might have. But still, 2.5 hours is a long time for her to be inside the house. I'm proud. I'm really heckin' proud. She may have, yep.
I found my people.
Gay Girly, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Oh, I'm done making ears. I was about to just make another ear. I have to make the back legs. I just got into a habit. I was like, ear time. Have a 3-eared elephant. It'll be perfect. Oh no! What, with like frogging stuff and then realizing you didn't need to frog it? I hate that. That's the worst. I do. Sam, I do. I have a binder full of them. One of my mods introduced them to us, and I'm a big Disney person. I have a Dalmatian. His name is Patch, because of 101 Dalmatians. And so I originally just bought the pack that had the Patch cards in it. And now, I mean, I have the app on my phone. Yeah. Do you collect them? There's a couple of us now who have them. Oh, the sunburn. Oh, yeah. That makes more sense. Listen. Started off innocently enough. Also, FYI, this is something that she does. She'll spend a good amount of time inside, and then she's like, I would just like to lie in my cat tree in the sun. And that's where she goes. Like, she's done that a couple of times where I have, you know, just let her be in the house at night, and oh goodness, you know, just let her be whatever. Like, I'll just be hanging out on the couch, I'll be drawing on my iPad or doing something, and she'll be like, I'm good now. I had my snuggle time inside. I got to hang out. And now I'm going to go back out, but I'm not going out. I'm just going you know, to my space. Like how Maple's the same way, where he's like, I want attention, pet me, love me. That's enough. That's enough. I'm gonna go sit in my box and let you know that I'm done. Which is fair. Like, everyone, animals, people, we all get a say in when we've had enough. So I think that it's cute when she's like, I've had enough inside time. I'm gonna go back to my outside space. You play it often. I really want the Enchanted Elsa from set 1. I want them all. Do you guys want... I can show you my binder. I love that you play it, though. That's awesome. I haven't really looked into playing it, like how it all works. I also really like what I've seen people do, which is they'll like bring the cards to Disney and have the characters sign them. I think that's so fun. I also have like a bunch of duplicates that I'd be willing to trade with people. Like if we want to do like I'll mail you these and you can mail me those, and yeah. I need a new binder. Oh no. Yeah, you can see that wind really really blowing in there. I need to get like the other starter decks just so that way I'll have like a good amount of cards. Just to like start the collection. I have 2 starter decks. And it seems like when you look to buy them online, you can only buy like a big bulk box, if that makes any sense. Definitely need to take some cards, yeah. Oh, I should ask my friend Mrs. Gluon if she's seen the Lorcana cards yet, because she's an art teacher, she's an artist, and they're actually about to go to Disney with their kids. Paris is... Oh, that's so cool, though. I've only ever been to Disney World. I've never been to Disneyland, which is in California. Disney World's the one in Florida. I would love to see the other ones, though, like the ones in Paris and Tokyo, and I just think that must be so cool. But that's really cool. Which is your favorite card that you currently have? If you know. You'd love to go to the Tokyo one? Me too. I would love to go to Japan. Just in general. Yeah, so I think I have all of them. Hold on, I'll go get my binder. One sec. Wait, is it in here? It is in here. I forgot. Okay, I don't have all of them. I have most of them. I need Perdita. I put them in my binder by movie instead, but I need Perdita. And then, I don't know if I have all the villain, like, I think there's another Cruella card. Wait. Okay. Oh no, it looks like there's a Pongo card that I don't have, Perdita, and the 99 puppies I don't have. But yeah. Oh, a Spheal. Yeah, I'll take that. We had fun opening them on stream and like seeing which cards came and like especially the mystery pack that comes with the starter kit. Aw, Pokemon's not liking me today. Or now, I should say. It was liking me just fine before. Snap, crackle, pop. Hi, Silikins! Yeah, it's really cute. She was inside for like 2.5 hours. Like in our living room, just hanging out on the rug and having a bath and doing her thing. And now it's very, very, you can see the cat door blowing. It's very breezy. And she's like, it's time to go sit in my sunny spot in my kitty tree. But like, oops. She was just hanging. And Artie was like at the baby gate and everyone was just, you know, hanging out, doing their thing. She slept for a while and I'm very proud of her. I'm kind of excited about it. I'm hoping that, like, maybe if I can continue to do stuff like this, she might just learn, you know, the sounds of the house a little bit more, or adjust to wanting to be inside during the day, and just things like that, you know, kind of keeping her, I don't know, closer, more, I don't know. But I'm proud. I'm proud of her for her first day. And she didn't leave. She's just like, I want to go to my cat space, which is fair. Artie is currently in her cat bed too, so she's like, this is my cozy spot. I mean, I too would love to just sleep in the sun with a gentle breeze on my back. Like, okay. I wonder what she would do if you moved in. Oh, the cat tree. Honestly, we need to get Maple a new cat tree for the basement. One of the beds on his broke, so it's kind of funky now, but I would love to be able to get like a tree for them to use in like the upstairs part of the house too. Like any of the cats could use. Because right now it's very much like Artie has her tree in here, Maple has his trees downstairs. Pippin has hers out there. Yeah, one of the, I mean, it's the one that we had that he would use to get inside. Like, so it's the one that we've had the longest. And one of the cat beds isn't as supported. Like, I like the ones that we have now better that have multiple support points. Because when he would jump up, he would like jump one and then jump onto that bed and then push off it to get up onto the higher one. And I think that just the pushing off, like over time, like constantly pushing, just caused it to, it didn't like, it was like wobbly and not stable. So we tried to tighten it, we tried to like fix it, and it just wasn't happening. So we just took it off. He can still get up to the top. He just has to like climb on one of our wall shelves and then to it. But like I said, he's been using it. When did he show up? 2001. So he's been using it for, or 2021. Sorry, not 2001. My brain is it's doing its best. Yeah, he's a big boy. Not as big as he used to be, which is okay. He used to be real hefty boy. I'm just glad he didn't like fall. I'm afraid of that, you know? Yeah, I'm hoping like if they come inside again the way that they did today before stream, like I can do this more often where I let them come into the house while I'm streaming and just let her do what she wants to do, listen to the house sounds and all of that. Cuz Patch just sleeps while I stream. He can sleep in any room, you know. He doesn't have to just sleep in the living room. If we get, I just realized if we have one more sub, then we get to color, or erase rather, 2 puzzle pieces. One for the sub and one for completing the goal. So that's pretty exciting. Off to bed now? No worries, Jen. Thanks for hanging out. It was good to see you. I hope you have a good night. And thanks for telling your friend Sam about us. Evidently, I didn't save the video on my phone of the cat tree bending when he pushed off of it. Darn. But I can show you, like, this other one. This is how his cat tree was, but, like, you can see the piece missing. He's like, where'd it go? But you see how it's also just held up by one central pillar? Both of the beds were like that. I like the cat trees that we have that have... I can show you Artie's here in a second. So he's like, I guess I'll just climb up on this shelf to get up higher. But, like, Artie's I like better because there's 2 posts. And that to me is just sturdier and less likely to have issues like that. So, that's what I want to try and get for him. So that he doesn't end up like... Found so many works in progress. Also found some yarn that I don't want to just keep around and want to start new projects to use up. Well, if you're looking for projects to use up yarn on, oh geez. Have you considered using your yarn for the Give Back Blanket project? Just an idea. Bubbly, hello! Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? That startled me. How are you doing? Oh, Silicon's coming in with all the commands. Thank you, my friend. Also found a box of squares that you made in January and apparently never mailed. There you go. It was meant to be. You were meant to make more squares. Stream was good. What were you up to today? Oh, you did some watercolor. Then wrote a new pattern for a starfish. Like crochet, cross stitch. What kind of pattern? But that's awesome. I write patterns too. I'm making one of my patterns right now. Making an elephant. Crochet. Oh, that's so cool. The box is addressed and everything. Oh gosh. That's stuff that I do all the time, so don't even worry about it, Scruffy. No worries. There's honestly so many ways that you can like write patterns in crafting worlds that I'm like, I automatically assume crochet, but like people can, there's so many ways of being creative. But welcome in. Thank you so much for bringing your community over. My name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting here on stream. I do other crafts. Sometimes we play games. Like on the 30th, I'm going to be playing Among Us for the first time. I'm nervous about it. I've practiced once, like, with the group that I'll be playing with, but I've never streamed it. So, it'll be interesting. You're neurospicy too? Well, welcome. You're amongst friends here. You're nervous too? It'll be fun. It'll be nerve-wracking and fun and everything. We do have a raid video to welcome in brand new raiders, just to kind of show them silly sort of shenanigans and chaos that we get up to here. So I hope that you enjoy this video. If you need to raid and run or do any kind of post-stream self-care, please make sure that you do that. Yes, raid video time. I will be right back. I hope you enjoy. Whoosh! Say hi! Hi, I'm Megan and welcome to my stream! We have cats in hats! Dear Diary. Dear Diary. I dressed as an orange for you! It worked! You're so cute! I can't! Look your face! Nailed it first try! And welcome to my birthday stream.
Less than 3,333,333,333,333. Love my family at the moat.
Artemis is staring into your soul right now. Y'all, look at it. You're getting so much maple silliness. Oh, you like the lesbian? Enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you hit that follow button. So, Raiders and friends of the moat, I have a question, and that is, are you ready for some shenanigans? /in chat if you are. I'm so sparkly! So sparkly. Alright, emote friends and raiders, if you are following, you have access to the ready emote. Be sure to share it in the chat now if you are here and ready for shenanigans. Thank you again so much for that raid. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for trusting me with your community. That's the sentence I wanted to say. I'm on row 17. Beautiful. Okay. Thanks for the lurk. I hope that you have a good rest of your time zone. I'm doing the right row, right? I'm so excited that we got so much Pippin time today, and that she just wanted to stay inside and be an indoor kitty. What a good girl. I'm happy for her, honestly. Like, I'm hoping that it can be,
I'm
you
an
know,
arts
the
and
next
crafts
step.
master.
Hello?
Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
Shay, thank you so much for the 34 months. Oh my goodness, that right there. Shay, you get to pick a piece of the puzzle for us to erase. And because we have now closed the sub goal, I'll erase another piece as well. So let me know what color, if you would like an upper piece erased or a lower piece erased. And we will, we'll do that. Pippin was hanging out inside today, Shay. If you watch the VOD back, if you rewind a little bit, you'll get to see she was just hanging out inside. Being a sweet bean. Green in the middle, you got it. Yeah, it was really exciting. I'll do these blue ones over here because they're like, there's not really going to be very much. So let's just get rid of them. It's going to be like just a little piece there because those would be disappointing for someone to pick. Aw, yeah. Look at Norman. In his cool shades. Thank you again for the resub. If anyone else would like to sub or resub, we'll erase another puzzle piece anytime. And then once it is revealed, it's a brand new animated emote. And I'm excited about it. I animated 2 separate parts on this. Like, 2 separate pieces are moving at the same time. I'm pretty impressed with myself, if I do say so myself. Hi, James. Thank you for the bits. Thillykins. You smelled chaos? Oh. Well, I mean, a hype train is close, so chaos could be near, yes. It's a good nose you have. It is. She's now been inside, like, all stream. Because it's after 6. Baby girl, I'm so proud. Oh, it's like a proud parent. You just sit there like, my baby. My baby's so grown. She's so brave. She's so sweet. I showed the video earlier, I can show it again. She came in last night with a piece of tire on her fur. I don't know if she was out like slashing tires and stuff like that when she wasn't at home, but you know. And it was like kind of stuck near her butt, and I was like, I know that she doesn't mind me brushing, but I also know that it's kind of tangled and it's probably going to be a little painful for me to get that off. So I grabbed a squeeze treat, and she, first of all, was totally fine with me removing the piece of tire. But second, she was loving the squeeze treat. She was all about it. And just being an absolute cutie. Oh yes, add soon. Okay, so since we just got a raid from some new friends, I will let you all know that we use the ads at Twitch Plays Once an Hour as mandatory stretch breaks. Oh, hi Saribot, welcome. Just showing up at the end of stream. Okay. Saribot has not been here all stream. It's fine. It's fine. We play some words on stream. It's the perfect opportunity to take a stretch, get a snack, get a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, whatever you gotta do. You won't miss out on anything because I will also be stretching. I do normally wrap up stream at 6 o'clock. I think I might go just a little bit longer. I don't know. When James is done with his game is probably when I'll wrap up because we have dinner to make. But since he's in the middle of a game, I'm not going to stop making my elephant because I've just got one leg left and then it's done. So, yeah. Good story, I know. So let's go ahead. We shall play some words and I will be back in just a few minutes. Whoosh! What on earth were some of these levels? Like, what the heck? Yeah, those were not low level. Yikes. Yeah. They've been really difficult. Patch, shush. Okay. So we're gonna do like one more row and then I'm probably gonna wrap up because James is ready to go cook. I didn't think he was gonna be ready so soon or I would have just postponed ads and all that. But that's okay. I'll probably, if I'm being honest, finish the elephant completely, like finish it off stream, because all that's left is this leg. and then like assembly. And that way tomorrow we can start something new. Like you've already seen me make a bunch of the elephant. So, oh yeah. Do you love it? I think it turned out so cute. I think that it's just adorable. And I love the colors, honestly. I think that it's a super cute little elephant bud. Little buddy. So I think that I'll probably just finish up this leg later on. So that way tomorrow we can start on well, I guess that we could technically go in any order. Next up is the B. But we don't have to go in complete order, but yeah, he's a B. Beb! Sweet little Beb. We love Beb. And I was talking about this earlier on stream because one of the things that I was kind of like bummed about was realizing that there's no way I'm going to make it through like all of the Pride pals in the next week. Because like I wanted to make everything. Like all the things that, all my patterns. And having taken a week off this month just kind of has left me a bit behind, if you will. So I get little butterflies in my tummy with how much I love Beb in like a childlike giggly sort of way. I love that. I love everything about that. So I would destroy the world for Beb. Same though. So I talked with chat earlier and they were saying to just, continue working on Pride stuff even after Pride is over, because why does it have to end? And I mean, there's part of me that would want to like list this stuff now because I haven't listed anything in a while and I could really use the income on the Pride buddies, but I kind of want to get a picture of them all together, so we're probably just gonna wait. But there are still some octopi and some bees on the website, so you know, if you guys wanted to get a blind bag bee or a blind bag octo, you could totally help me out with that. Jellyfish, yes, I said octopus, but yes, jellyfish. There's 5 bees and 3 octopi? Jellyfish? God, I know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. Okay. We meant what you knew. Good. Okay. It's a Monday. Yeah. There were octopi? There were! Once upon a time, but, no, not right now. But I'm just glad that I'm feeling a little bit better after medicine issues, so yeah. Hopefully it'll just keep improving at this point. We are gonna go on a raid and we're gonna go say hi to Quill Tony. I know that we rated them recently, like last couple of weeks, but you know what Quill Tony just did? Tony just freaking beat a world record, and she just went live a little bit ago, so I'm sure that she'll tell a little bit about that. But she, for the like time that it took to make, yeah, I know, to make a quilt top out of a jelly roll, which is what I was going to be doing for St. Jude with her and others. We were going to be racing, and then my health went, and I couldn't look at my sewing machine. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do it this coming year, and that I can participate and get absolutely beaten horribly. I still have to make the quilt top. I still have that. That's still like a thing that I'm going to do. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. It's just that I'm not quite ready to look at my sewing machine just yet. But yeah, she did it in like 30 some odd minutes, and the previous one was like 40 something. Well, so one of the fun things with the quilt top for St. Jude is that you can donate to slow Tony down, so that she has to like do silly things or take breaks or whatever. So that's the only way that people ever win or beat her, is because people donate to slow her down. But yeah, I just thought it would be really cool to go over there and to be like, congratulations on your world record. Like, that's super freaking cool. So yeah, I just thought let's go say hi to Tony, because we love them and all the charity work that they do. We'll play our, that's the wrong button. This is the right button. Whoosh. Let's play our credits. Thank you all so much for being here today. I appreciate you so much. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, drink some water, take any meds that have to take. Be kind to yourself, be kind to other people. Remember, you are loved, and I will see you all tomorrow. No, people were not slowing her down for the world record. She got to just go. But let's go say hi. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.